Hi everybody, it's Life with Laura Michaels, and today I just wanted to discuss with you different forms of dialysis. I was going to be short because I don't want to go into the medical details, it's just too confusing. So, there is dialysis that is called peritoneal dialysis, and that is where, or the short name of it is PD. And that is where the doctor or the surgeon inserts a tube into your stomach, into the peritoneum wall of your uh, abdomen and stomach. And what that does is you then do a manual uh, dialysis where you hook up a bag of dialysate. There are three different strengths 1.5, which is the weakest. Let's see, 1.5, 2, and then there is a 2.5, if I'm remembering right. It's been a while since I've done this. And the higher the strength is, the more fluid it pulls out of your body. Fluids which I'm talking about are poisons and toxins that envelop your body because your kidneys no longer flush the poison and the toxins out. And it depends on the clearance that you have for how long you have to let the dialysate dwell into your abdominal area. Mine was about 4 hours, and then I would drain out and then fill right back up again and let it dwell for 4 hours, drain out, and I've done this 3 times a day. So 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours out of my 24-hour day, I would be doing dialysis. So back in December, my peritoneum wore out. That's something that they do not tell you that can happen. And then I ended up having to have an emergency ash cath surgery where they put this catheter into my chest and went directly into my heart. And I'm serious, I mean directly into my heart. So I had to be extremely careful about getting an infection, because if I had gotten an infection, it would have went directly into my heart and I could have easily died. But then I had to start doing hemodialysis. And hemodialysis is where you go into a center or dialysis center 3 days out of the week, between 4 and 6 hours every other day, depending on how well your blood gets cleaned. It depends on one of the things that depends on how long you're on the machine. I was on the machine 4.5 hours, 4 hours and 45 minutes a day, every other day. And it's not meant for everybody, and it was definitely not meant for me. I really and truly tried my very, 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 very best to handle the hemodialysis. I did come to terms with it, but I have restless leg syndrome, and so when my legs start to go ballistic on me, or like fireworks going off in my legs, I cannot sit still. I have to get up and I have to either sway back and forth or walk around a little bit, but I just can't sit in a chair. And the one thing with dialysis is that whether it's hemodialysis or home hemodialysis, you're not supposed to really get up and walk around due to the fact that your blood pressure can drop. And if it goes too low, you will pass out. Trust me, I've seen it happen. So, going from peritoneal dialysis to hemodialysis. Now we're going to discuss home hemodialysis. And that is where my journey begins now. I've had 5 weeks of training in how to do my own buttonholes, which I had to have some fistula graft done today because I had a narrowing in my one vein, in my artery actually, and so that's how that gets started. And I will, as the days go on, I will show you different aspects of my daily dialysis. And I do dialysis now 5 times out of the week. I try not to take 2 days off in a row because that makes it harder for you to reinsert the needles until they really get majorly matured. And I'm talking like 6 months or better. I've only been doing this now for, about 7 weeks now. And so I'm still learning. And I want you all to go on this journey with me. I want to give support to you. And I want to be able to answer questions. I want to eventually be able to do a live stream, Q&A, having doctors and dialysis nurses on a panel so that we are able to answer your questions and give you support. I am a huge person who loves to educate and to give support to others. I want to hear your comments, whether it's a good comment or a bad comment. All I am is a retired nurse. Did I do dialysis stuff when I was in nursing? No. I was just a general surgical nurse that would work the floor. So as far as dialysis and kidney disease and things like that, there are several different ways to end up with kidney disease, whether it's diabetes, hereditary, or just the rare form of kidney failure. Those are things that we're going to investigate as we go along. I'm going to show you probably tomorrow my machine. Let me see if I can, let me see. Okay, so right there, that is the next stage machine. That is my kidney machine, my dialysis machine. This machine down here is where I make the dialysate. And the dialysate is the fluid that I have to put in my body that cleans my blood. So, we're going to discuss those things, like I said, as the days go on. One day I'll show you what I have to do to get started. And then a few days later I'll show you different things about the machine itself. And then things about the dialysate machine. So, alright, well, I'm going to cut it for this time. And I really, really, really would love you guys, my subscribers and my friends and everybody that watches this, to let other people know. Send them to my channel, and we will grow and become a force to be reckoned with. There are amazing things being developed for dialysis patients, and I want to take you on that journey so that you yourself can learn I mean, even if you're not the patient, you may end up having a friend or a family member that develops kidney disease. And knowledge is power. And I want to give you as much power as I can with the knowledge that I hope to teach and share with everybody. So, if you like what you see, share, like, subscribe, and as always, please leave me a comment, whether it's good or bad. I would appreciate it. So, love you all. Mwah. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.